Dude, we totally can give you a build list. We just need to know more information, right? So whatever you need, we got you. If you say, hey, look, my budget's 20 grand, we can spend 20 grand. Hey, my budget's 500 bucks, we can spend 500 bucks. Hey, my budget's 150 bucks, we can spend 150 bucks. Whatever it is, but I need to know what the budget and I need to know what your goals are for the truck. And if you tell me that, I can put something together and prioritize it for you. Highest to lowest in the level of importance, and then you can go ahead and decide from there if that's something that you want to do or not. So we got you. You don't have to worry about anything. And by the way, if you ever, if you want to, and this goes for everybody, if you want to put a build sheet together, what you think you need, and just go through the checkout process on FICMRepair.com, because we sell everything. If you're not seeing something, by the way, just let us know and we'll add it. But we carry 16 million products, so it's kind of hard to keep it up with it all. But if you're looking for something you're not finding, just let us know. Drop us a note. But go ahead and create your shopping list inside the shopping cart of Fick and Repair and go through the checkout process. And if you want to not trust us with your credit card number, I'm totally cool with that. We wouldn't run your card anyway without having a conversation with you, especially if you go ahead and put in the comments, hey, please have someone call us before you run your card. We're not some 2,000, 10,000, 20,000 employee enterprise, right? We're a small team. And so we try desperately to call everybody back. We don't get it done continuously, but most of the time we get everybody called back and say, hey man, you ordered this, is it something that you really, what do you got going on? And we end up changing I don't know, 85, 90% of the orders. Sometimes less money at the end, sometimes more money at the end. It's not about that. It's about helping you. So whatever you need, we got you. But if you don't want to put your credit card information in there, which is the only way to check out, is to put a credit card number in there. Fun fact, you can say that you're paying with Visa and put your Visa number down as 4 followed by 15 ones. And then a future expiration date and a CCV code of your discretion. That way we don't have your credit card number. And you can just put in the customer comments field, hey, please call me about my build, and then we can winnow it down or change it up or completely replace it or whatever you want to do. But we can talk through the solution that would best work for you and make certain that you're getting exactly what you need. Everybody wants kits, which is so funny to me because nobody actually, through conversation, I could think of token handfuls of times where we sold the exact same shopping list, the exact same setup to customer X versus customer Y. So we'd much rather customize it for you and go ahead and make sure that you're taken care of in all the right ways than just guess. And so, even coming up with a shopping list, it's like, okay, if you want to head stud your truck, what does that look like? Oh, you want to go further than just head studs. Oh, you want the bare minimum. Oh, you want the bare minimum, but then it'd be nice if you also had a coolant filter or whatever it is. And, the goal is never to sell you anything. We just want to talk with you through the options and say, oh, look, you're looking for a starter. Oh, you put this one in your shopping cart. Hey, did you know that one's awesome? Or, hey, no, that one's actually, it's listed there because somebody heard it was incredible, but we think differently about it. And so we put it there because otherwise no one would ever order it. They're like, oh, you don't have this thing, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find somebody who does. And so, no, we go ahead and list it there, but we call you and say, are you sure you want this because of this, and this? And if you say yes, perfect. And if you say no, no big deal. We'll swap over to something that works for you. But recognize who we are. We're just regular people, right? With a bunch of 6.0s and other vehicles. So whatever you need, we got you. So go ahead and try that, and maybe that's the way to get started. And if you've got ideas for, hey, my build list is X, Y, or Z, or my shopping, my budget is Y, or my budget is Y for now, but then, in the next 6 months I'm going to do this, or the next 2 years I'm going to do that. We can make sure that everything builds on everything else, so we're not having to sell you things twice. We had to sell a guy, 2 sets of injectors once. It just broke my heart. It's like, dude, why did you buy the stock sticks? And, he's just like, yeah, I just bought them from this other company 9 months ago. So I guess we didn't sell them to him. Somebody, to be clear, somebody else sold them to him. But he just ordered them online. They arrived. He installed them. He didn't know any better. And then he calls me and he's talking through what he wants to do. And I'm like, why did you choose those injectors? He's like, I didn't know there was an option to do something else. I'm like, oh my goodness. I could have sold you a set of 205/30s and dummied them down to work like 155/30s in software. And that way, when you had the money to get the fuel system, when you had the money to get the turbo or the built-up transmission or whatever, we wouldn't have to sell you sticks again. But now, this poor fella had to buy injectors twice. Man, that breaks my soul, right? I don't want that. So I want to sell you everything you need just one time and try to talk you out of stuff that you don't need. But if I'm not successful and you want to buy it anyway, man, God bless you. I'm not your dad, right? So whatever you need, we got you. And I hope you're feeling the love and the caring and the compassion and the empathy through all this, while also getting a gleam that it's, well, at least our second rodeo. All right? So FICMRepair.com, we're all in this together. I appreciate you. What a great comment. Thanks, man.